welcome to Align and Elevate. Love who you are. A show where I can be me and you can be you. Let's get started. Hi, on this episode, we're going to talk about programming and beliefs. I'm going to actually take a video also, so if you want to see the video part of this, go to the YouTube channel and it'll be there. So the picture, so if you can't see the video, I'm going to tell you is that I have a credenza that sits against the wall, and then my desk sits parallel to that, or has for the last 3 years. Yes, 3 years. So recently I turned it just a little bit. It's just enough to be annoying. In other words, our brains are programmed to have things square and balanced and equal and all of those kind of things. Our belief system says it has to look perfect. It has to be in a line. Don't color outside of the line. You know, when you're coloring back when you were a kid. All those beliefs are in your brain somewhere. And in your cellular memory. Because when you do something and those things are not true, things are a little bit out of bounds, or the chairs aren't sitting perfect, or the cushions aren't perfect, or the pillows on your couch are not aligned the way you think they ought to be, it messes with our beliefs and our programs that everything has to be just this particular way. So the reason that I moved my desk, sorry for the dog barking. The reason I moved my desk is I needed a little bit more space for a chair to sit by the door. But now that I've had it that way for over a week, maybe, I've left it that way because I can see how I am almost retraining my brain to be okay with it being turned and not completely parallel with my credenza or the wall or the window. You know, it's off enough that you really notice it when you walk into the room. So this leads me to ask you, where in your life do you notice those things? And do they drive you absolutely crazy? And people will go, oh, you have OCD. Well, do you really have OCD? Or is OCD a way of you feeling like you're in control of something because something else in your life is not in control? That's kind of where I feel like some of that OCD tendencies come from. Some of it is programming from when you were a child and your parents told you to fold the towels a certain way and you didn't do it. You folded the towels, but they corrected you on how to fold the towels. And so you take on this belief that things have to be done in a certain form or fashion, otherwise you are, and I'm air quoting right now, wrong. There is no such thing as wrong in those contexts. It's just simply a different way to do them. So for today, this podcast is about asking you to notice where in your life can you make a small shift that won't drive you too crazy, like moving a piece of furniture or vacuuming with your opposite hand. I just did that. It feels really weird. Maybe you move something around on your counter in your kitchen that's not usually in that place, or you park in a different parking space when you go to work the next day or whatever. Meaning shift something small and then just notice how you feel, a month later. How do you feel about what you just shifted? And then notice if anything else in your life has shifted in the smallest of ways. Maybe you're a little more lenient with your kids. You've got a little more patience with them. Maybe you are not so rigid when you correct someone about something. It's the little bitty tiny shifts that we can make that honestly make a big impact on your overall life. So anyway, those are my thoughts today. This one's going to be short because I'm trying to eat lunch and get ready for another client. So hope you enjoy, and come back and make a comment about a month later and let me know what shifted, what changed. Love to everybody.